wangithola 9 months. Mama wangithola 9 months. Ibiliti mama wangithola 9 months. Mama wangithola 9 months. Mama wangithola 9 months. Mama wangithola 9 months. Ibiliti mama wangithola 9 months. Mama wangithola 9 months. Ibiliti mama wathi ngihlale ethembeni. Ngokumdala vele usukhuse. Noma isimo vele sibuca. Mama ngiyabonga ngithi mama ngiyabonga. Mama ngiyabonga mina ngiyabule. Mama ngiyabonga. Mama ngiyabonga. Mama ngiyabonga. Asa. Mama wangithola 9 months. Impilo enzima wathi ngihlale ethembeni. Ngokumdala vele usukhuse. Noma isimo vele sibuca. Mama ngiyabonga ngithi mama ngiyabonga. Mama ngiyabonga mina ngiyabule. Mama ngiyabonga. Mama ngiyabonga. Mama ngiyabonga. Asa.
Sebenzela wena amandla amasuka kuwena angeke ngehluleka ngoba wena ukhona.
Yes, Bafetu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Konala with the broadcast of Sotra, brought to you by Share Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungathasikijelanga atsiye kadas.
Awusilema Koya lo, you're listening to Share Radio. Yazini.
You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio. This is Share Radio. Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Nolu knows over here. Catch me Kongo, Lwesibini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner Summit. Good afternoon, my dear people. It's a Tuesday. Must be excited.
Yeah. Po.
Welcome, people. Welcome to the Creative Corner, brought to you by Share Radio. Noluthando Nondalana, and I'm in there again. But right apa abazas introduce ngokwabo. Hi guys, Ninja.
Skona wenu njani?
Hey Nolo, how are you doing? Great
Top.
stuff. So happy to be here. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm a bit nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah, we are excited. But first of all, I want to send a shout out to Cosy, Myself Drive, and Industry. Yeah, guys, tune in. Creative Corner.
My bad.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Ziakala, #Ziakala, Creative Corner.
I like
you are with Sibusiso Mahlobo and Mmusi Noluthando. Yeah.
I like Sibusiso's energy. He brings so much of it.
Yeah.
Did you wear a ring?
Yeah.
But guys, intro nyana because I remember Nebulsile part.
So hi to everyone out there. I go by the name Mmusi Mist, and I'm an up-and-coming performing artist born right here at Dobson, really. So my musical diversity ranges from semi-opera to neo-soul, jazz, light gospel, and just a pinch of house music. So I'm an aspiring performing artist, and I think I show great promise of being one of the greats someday.
You can.
I can try and hold a note to save my life. I think I can try and hold a note to save my life.
Yeah.
Next time. Gonna see postpone it for now.
No. Later. People are tuning in. They want to hear your voice. Man.
Maybe later in the show. Yeah.
Later on the show.
Man.
That's Kaliman. Creative Corner, Baba.
No,
you're in the creative industry. This is a creative corner. #Mazkali.
Later in the show. Later
in the show.
I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes.
I remember Osbu that he has a bit of the acting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mighty go Mazkale smooth slap
Larry Heath monologue on the spot very quickly.
Yeah.
Sizwe
monologue.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's putting me on the spot, man. Yeah.
Phela easy. You just
easy. You can break into a character. He came through. It's as easy as that.
Exactly.
You know. So a bit later now, innit?
Bring it on.
Yeah. How many times black people have been promised in this country for a change? Every now we don't see the change. This government are busy eating the money of our country. What is happening? Young people have lost hope. Now parking. They're into drugs. What a change are they making? It's time for black people to stand up and do it for themselves. Sizwe simnyama, it's time ukuthi nizimele. Amandla.
Yeah.
Coming a talent.
Yeah, it's a 10, Bob. It's a 10. People are watching, bro. On Instagram.
Let's do it a bit later on. I promise a bit later.
This is right. You don't know who's watching. Maybe Tumandlov is watching. Lion King. Or
so
overseas.
This is my way of keeping the listeners.
You might get a contract.
Yeah.
This is my way. Yeah, so that they can be looking forward to something later on in the show.
Guys,
let me not put pressure on
sneaky notes.
Something, and absolutely.
Oh, okay.
No, like a 2 second something. I'll figure it out and what we can give the listeners out there. Yeah.
Guys, it's 38 minutes past 2. Usahleli nam Noluthando, Buda, and Mmusi, my man.
She forgot to mention my surname, listeners. I go by the name Sibusiso Mahlobo.
Yes.
Yeah. Noluthando Mpangazitha.
So, family, everybody, wherever you are watching, just press the like, subscribe, and follow follow button so that uzohlala njalo unathi. And if you've been waiting to hear about creatives and everything, this is the show for you. We take you to each and every door. Singenelele, sikuxalele, sikuphathele indaba ezi-right ezi-relevant. It's all arts and culture, baby. Okay, so into sayenza ngoku, we're going to quickly go on an ad, and then when we come back, we will dive deep ku topic yethu ethi challenges that artists face in the in the industry, because the needs
Absolutely.
singathetha singayeki.
Yes.
So quick, let's go and
Make sure to go anywhere, listeners. You will be back right now.
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Khona la with the broadcast of Sotra, brought to you by Share Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungatha sikutshelanga atsiye kadazo.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available. You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Awusile Makoya lo, you're listening to Share Radio. Yazini.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Welcome back, guys. Namkelekile kwi Creative Corner with myself, Noluthando, and Usbuda sihamba ke noMmusi. So, guys, ningalibali, all you need to do is to press that subscribe button. Usi follow, we share everywhere. It's Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. Safumaneka ndawo yonke. It's Share Online. And also, we're still running ads zethu for 5 listings. You get to pay 100 rand. So, ningalibali ke guys, advertise business yakho, profile yakho, and everything just for 100 rand, and idlale 5 different times. And also, if you are a musician, ungasubmit umculo wakho apha endlini, so that whenever siphuma siyenza yonke into sidlala umculo wakho. And ibuya iyandikhumbuza ukuba before sihlale phansi sithethe, we played uAndy featuring Still I Real esithi Mayizuzu, and also sanaye Umza and Flash Master besithi Mama. Sayiqwela ke sathi Bridge the MC ehamba nomjeke besithi Dali kuhle. Nawe ke ungazibona ulapho siku-advertise nomculo wakho siwudlala, sikunika i-platform. Ungaphoswa, just go to our website. It's www.shareonline.co.za. You just sign a form, and also usifakele umculo wakho, awubhatali anything ke fam. Asambe guys, sise sonke
Listeners are still there.
Yeah.
Po.
I love
Ziyakhala bafethu.
I love it.
Today topic man is the challenge about artists.
Artists as faceayo, but before see up on our Facebook, we've got Ulunga Kwabe esithi we've got Ulunga Kwabe esithi good day, share mates. Uta Lungas is in the building.
Welcome.
Okay. City, Mr. One and Only, Mr. Number One, Gazi Soul Music. I'm so happy, guys. You make my day. Ibem Nandi, even more Knowles. And
Siyabulela sana. Hey.
So Lunga clearly is someone who's always listening to the Creative Corner.
In fact, not creative.
Only. I see. He's someone who's always tuned in.
Yeah.
Nice.
We can call him a supporter.
Nice. Nice one.
Thank you, Lunga, for tuning in, man.
Yeah. So, okay, that's fine. So, guys, we're gonna talk about the challenges that artists face. And it's you also an artist.
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
artist.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Artist.
Before Sekubeka, I think it's fair that we go back and tell people ndokba kahle mna doing Noluthando Nondalana and
Yes.
I'm an actress.
Yes.
Radio presenter, and what else? Okay, professionally I did film and television and fashion designing. But
Cool.
We artists, that's art,
Yeah.
artist.
I'm an artist,
The creative
but
space.
Creative space, yeah.
but you know one thing I've seen. Okay, I think you need Indobamba,
Your balance, yes,
but it's
absolutely.
fine.
We'll get to it, sure.
We'll bring it to you. So many artists say I'm an artist. Maubuza, what do you do?
Yeah.
I'm a filmmaker. Oh, okay. Have you produced anything?
Anything that we can look back to.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then I don't know banaleyo singati see Kola as one of
The challenges that we face. So my thing is, I feel like the term artist is loosely used within the creative space and the artistic space. And the thing is about what it brought us, how we got to that space and to that point is that anyone can wake up ikusasa athi I'm an artist, pick up a guitar, or ayothenga umshini wokuthunga athi I am a designer, or do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yep.
And I think part of the reason for that is that there is no standard rate to what qualifies one to call themselves
an artist
or a creative.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And thus we get to a point where we have all these challenges as creatives, as artists in the space, in the entertainment space in Jeoguti, we are not necessarily taken seriously.
True.
Yeah,
you know,
true to that.
I was actually watching these YouTube videos. Abantu abayenza ama content creation nje, and this guy yilaba bahamba around emavasithi baphisana ngeimali bathenga labantwana ama textbook and all of that, right? And so he goes to Noluthando, this guy, and says, Nolu, ngizokupha i-10 when you can decide what I am going to give the next person.
Okay.
Right. And then Nolu says, give the next person textbooks, buy the next person. So this is at the beginning of the semester, clearly like March, January, February.
Wow, that's good.
So when he gets to the next learner, uyambuza Nolu wenzani, and the guy goes, I'm in linguistics, I'm studying linguistics. It's like, no, ngifuna umuntu wenza into serious. He gets to the next person says, I major in dance. No, ngifuna umuntu wenza into serious. I promise you. And it's a real thing. So you understand Uguti, not just in South Africa, but just in the world society yes. When you say you are an artist or a creative, into yenza is taken as
what you are saying, I remember the time when seskoleni doing fashion designing.
Yes.
One would ask, what are you doing?
What's your major? Yes.
I'm like, okay, fine, I'm doing fashion
designing, yes.
Uyathunga. I'm like, dude, it's not about
yes. Do you understand the amount of work that goes behind?
Exactly.
Measurements, cutting, and all that. It's a lot of work, man. That's why when fashion designers charge you a lot of money, people complain.
Absolutely.
But it's I don't think we should judge people, because
yes, I agree, and I'll tell you now why.
Now, let's say I did 3 years in fashion.
Yes.
Usbu uzoya egame ayozithenga nomchini. He knows nothing about
the technicalities that go behind ukuthunga a garment.
Exactly.
Yes.
Ahlale phansi, I stitch something.
Yes.
Tomorrow he's gonna say, uya ibruku uyenza nge 30 rand.
Oh, I
And
see what you mean.
then
I see
I'm
what
gonna
you mean.
charge that
Eish.
trouser.
Yes, 3 times the 30 rands. Yes.
Boma 500 or something.
Yes.
Because I understand.
Yes. No, I get what you're
Now,
saying.
when I saw, and Anzuvele and Ditat and Beckham Chinese, I have to
Absolutely.
measure this.
Yes.
I have to calculate, I have to do a pattern, I have to do
Immense.
There's various
Ntole,
things
you
that
know what
go
I mean?
behind just
Exactly.
It's not just about ukufaka igament emshinini and running the machine.
Exactly.
There's a whole lot that goes into it, and I think that's where the lack of information comes in that you just mentioned. Now, Uti, I don't think people understand, and we can't blame them. Thus, I mentioned a standard, I think, passing rate, for lack of a better.
To say you are an
To get them
artist.
to say you're an artist, you know.
creative.
Uti, and the thing is, even in our schools. You understand that? I found out, or I realized that I had a gift for stage. Specifically, that's what I major in. When I was like 16, 17, and I've been saying high school, I've been saying high school at the time. Whereas had I done it 10 years prior, I was 6, 7.
Begs about better.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So there's a guy I was actually talking to. He did musical theatre AATUT. He's an amazing performer. Now, he's also someone who has done radio. He's done a lot of things. So what he's wanting to do now, he wants to move into education, but from ECD, Early Childhood Development.
Yep.
And challenge the education, the Department of Education, from a level yabantwana, or from preschool or from grade 1, let's standardize art.
Yes, exactly.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that you don't get to a high school and you're only realizing then, Uguti, I actually have a love for radio. And I can actually do it. I have it in me.
But
Yeah, sure.
uzujonge Mmusi, the problem also lies with parents.
Yes.
Not that nabo barongo. Still, I
Yes,
don't judge them
yes.
because at the end of the day, even the government does not
In itself,
recognize
absolutely.
arts and culture.
Absolutely.
Although
Absolutely.
we've got arts departments,
Yes.
but what are they doing for arts?
Not
Ne?
much.
Nothing.
Nothing. They're
So-
not funding artists.
Yes. Hence,
Yeah.
again, it's hard for parents to allow abantwana to go and study
Yes.
something in the arts
Yes.
because at the end of the day, abazuphangela.
The perception is that anything that has to do with art is not going to put food
Yes.
etafuleni
Yes.
at the end of the day, and it's not going to pay bills.
Exactly.
Which, I get it now as a performing artist now, as an artist now, but had it started from an early stage, abantwana bakhule ngayo ukuthi by the time uqeda umatric wakho, you have the option. You have the option. Khona manje, we all did math.
Yeah.
Math is a standard thing esikolweni. We all did languages. We all did just these basic things about life orientation, and then masifika ka grade 10 we take different routes, right? See, start ama subject angafani. But how many of us who did accounting are actually practicing accounting khona manje? How often do you use it in your day-to-day life? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Isn't this because it's a standardized thing ukuthi mangapasanga English or Xhosa or Afrikaans, whatever, we are fail.
Exactly.
Because it's the medium of communication esikolweni or whatever the thing is. Ukuthi khona manje 30% is the passing rate, right, guys? How did we get there?
Sifika-
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So let the art also be something that it's standardized. When you leave high school, you have the option to say, I want to go into the creative space or the artistic space, but you have the basics of the art.
The art. True.
Not ukuthi uhlangane nayo ne filming and television, so uhlangana nayo eteshari. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Whereas our counterparts, and I don't want to make it a racial thing, but it's something that's there, and we can't shy away from it. Umntana ulingana nawe, nifika no as 18, 19-year-olds at varsity. Yena wenza piano all the way from grade 7.
Exactly.
Or
Okay,
under
now-
6 years, when I can uzohlangana ne camera manje na mic and it's overwhelming, and we wonder why bana ba rona like mokasi abantwana ba fail and they don't do so well in their first semesters or in their first years.
Yeah.
Mabafika ku whatever space, but specifically the artistic space, and we wonder why. It's because a whole lot of it is because we are not exposed to all of those things and zipekelwa phansi and all of that. Uqala uthi ngifuna ukuyodansa. Ufuna ukuyojiva. Hayi,
Anento la inamali.
Hayi, exactly, you know, so
yeah, art like you undermine you. Like if you tell your parents ukuthi ufuna ukwenza art, they're like, no, this thing doesn't have money.
yeah.
Artists die poor, you're not
Yes.
respected.
It's true.
I mean,
It's true.
Now, if you get a gig as an artist, these organizers, they will tell you, as in, we don't have money to pay you.
Yeah.
We're gonna pay you
With drinks.
With drinks and food.
Yes, I'll give you a rider.
Yeah, rider.
My dude.
Like,
I've got a
ubuye ekhaya,
I've got a
ulengisa izandla, like, yabone, that's why we are not respected in this industry.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I always say we are not respected because now we don't
take ourselves seriously.
Yeah, we're
absolutely.
not taking ourselves
we do not
seriously.
respect the craft yet. For example, a club owner would ask you in Dogba, okanye organize in Dogba, okay, fine, or you host, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you MC?
Yes.
Yeah.
Malini or you charge you. When are you gonna say it's 1.5
Yes.
plus a rider?
Yes.
Why? We
Do we have to have
rider.
rider?
Why
Exactly.
you settle for less?
Yes.
For example, if a rider yakho izaba 6-pack as a 3.
Yes.
Nebhodlela,
Yes.
Imagine uba that's 1,000 rand or 1,000 something. Can't you just say each charge it 3,000?
Guys, and just standard rate.
If ufuna ukuphuza, you're gonna buy
You by yourself.
By yourself, yeah.
2 years ago, I hosted an event for the 16th of June. La ezondi Kezondo King. La ngasekhwezi though.
Yeah,
There's a place lapha, yeah. So I did an event there with a couple of guys that I work. So I have a band that works with me. Proper people they are doing their 4th year ATUT khona manje, with guitar and trumpet, jazz majors abaziyele esikoleni, right? So it's the thing ngabatshela guys, rona a re lo giga. We don't drink at the event that we're working at, because we're gonna get events, and coincidentally I get a wedding invite. This guy gets my number from wherever life maybe Nolu has someone often wins umshado. No, I actually have a guy in Mazio, he's very good. I'm open number him. He calls me, hey, Kiwali Mmusi. Yeah, no, this is Mmusi. How can I help you, my brother? This, that, and the other. Guys, we don't drink. If we really feel like drinking, master ukusebenza
go by yourself. Yes.
Angifuna isiphuzele nalapho. We leave that place. Sizobona ukuthi siphuzela kuphi idobsenville inkulu.
Exactly.
There's a lot of places ukuthi singahlala kuzo siziphuzele ngale mali esithatha ukubhatalwa ngayo.
True.
Not this thing ukuthi my brother man, I know you, man. You did directing. I know you did film and TV. I have a short film nyana I want to. Yeah, man, I'll see, man. No, man. But it goes back to what you just said. It's not taking ourselves seriously.
We're not.
Yeah.
We're not.
Yeah.
We are not.
And this thing is killing us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, uzo counter atimna. I've got 11 years in the industry. Wait, my brother, what have you done?
What do you have to show for it? Yes.
What do you have?
Absolutely.
This exposure.
What is your track record? What have you produced? What have you put out there?
Nothing.
This is 11 years worth of. I mean, it's sad, honestly speaking, and it's sad, and it's a lot of. That's why I get it. Being an artist, it's like it's like birds flying in the sky. It's like no, I can put e-mixer together, my mic, and call myself a podcaster or DJ or radio presenter. You know, and we're not. It's not to say uti asikthati serious, but you understand, there's a whole lot of people who put a lot of hours, 10,000 hours, to get to where they are.
Yeah.
We understand that we're not in 2 minutes time because was ilukuba nemali yokuhlanganisa equipment. So DJ.
So
DJ. You're a radio presenter. You're a musician because was ukuthenga my keys, you know. So it's sad.
Yeah.
I think it's fun now, but when we come back, I want us to talk, sing in a deep.
Absolutely.
Deep.
Because one thing I love about the show, when casting people or inviting people, I make sure that I invite creatives.
Yes, absolutely.
So that when we speak here, we know what we're speaking.
People can speak with a lot of experience and a whole lot of background information. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
So le show ilona nithandela yona into kuba no man, we can't come here sithethe izinto ezingasazi, and then at the end of the day i-artist ziyasafarisha and everything else. But before siye kwi break here to family ngalibali, NAC we funding yakhona iyavala this coming Friday at 5 p.m. which is nge-8. So if awukakayenzi, go quickly uye kwi-website yabo yase NAC, National Arts Council, ubone uba kudingeka ntoni and everything. Akudingeka izinto ezininzi, guys. You just need to have a valid project ofuna uyenza, and then everything ibe history. And also u-NFVF also nayo unayo i-funding part uzayivala I think a month, and I'll check kakuhle isavulile yona. start layer NAC and then uye ku NFVF. We'll quickly come back and we'll talk more about the challenges that are faced by artists in this industry. Ixesha lam ngoku at 6 minutes past 3 igama Noluthando Nondalana, and I'm ndedwa again naye uSibusiso and Mmusi on the creative corner. Asame ke.
Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Khona la with the Sibusiso Mahlobo, brought to you by Share Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungathi asikutshelanga atsiye kadazi.
Nanga ke ulunga kwabe esithi technical guys makujayiveke kube mnandi kube yilonto. Welcome back on the Creative Corner, brought to you by Share Online. Igama Noluthando Nondalana ndisahamba noMmusi and uSibusiso.
Yebo yes.
Ixesha langam let's say 13 minutes past 3. Kusemnandi ke guys kuseyilonto. On Instagram I have Uneli Mngqi esithi hello to the Creative Corner team. Please help me wish Banele happy belated birthday and his lovely
belated.
wife, and his lovely woman a happy birthday. Wishing them everything beautiful in
Happy
life.
belated to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Happy belated to you. Happy belated to you. Hey.
Yebo.
You deserve a shame.
Yeah,
I'm
happy
kidding.
belated. And in case you guys are ubanele lo bamwishele belated birthday.
Yes,
Yeah.
we'll see you in
You
the
guys
morning.
met.
Yes, I met him in the morning. Yeah, well done. Nice stuff.
So guys, sisathetha ke sisangena phambili. So we've got plenty of challenges
Absolutely.
that are
Absolutely,
faced
yeah,
by
yeah.
the artists every day. However, ngoku I want us to talk more. In fact, siqale nge lack of financial stability.
Yeah, that one is difficult, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, finance, yeah.
I know we artists ezininzi. They leave craft yabo for a 9 to 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Some bazoti I'll go and hustle imali
Yes.
and then
Yes,
come
yes.
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
But masawi testile imali kunzima.
It's hard to go back.
Akunzima.
It's hard to go back
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hand to mouth type of situation.
Yes.
You know, and there's someone actually I know of. This is back in 2019, 2020. Masesingena guma COVID.
Yeah.
So this guy left his 9 to 5 proper job. And for art, and he went into producing and DJing.
Okay.
But what he did, he worked I think for about a year or a year and a half, and he saved a whole lot of money to funnel ilontuza, art. And he left it. He told me, "Mmusi, in a couple of months, I promise you, my guy, I'm going to quit my job." And I was like, nah, bro. Because I thought he was joking, and because you have responsibilities and stuff like that, you have to eat and do a whole lot of things.
The media
You know,
glass.
there's a whole lot of
this
things.
out of yours
There's a
doesn't
whole lot
have
of
money.
things.
eh?
Yes, and he did it. I promise you, he quit his job. Came back this one Friday. We were having an all-night Friday studio session. Told me, this was my last day, my guy. I left my job.
Yeah.
Okay, and then after that,
He went back 2 years later. Back 2 years later to a 9 to 5. Because it's just that. It's so hard living hand to mouth, and you're used to having a stable salary month to month, you know. So it's challenging, man. It's challenging. And a lot of people say that exactly what you just said, Sbuda.
Yeah, sure.
People will work a conventional 9 to 5
Yes.
with the dream or ngizotini into yokuthi ngizochanela imali yami ngapha mangithola imali this side I'm funneling this side and it's sad because umuntu passionate ngento ayenzayo, but you can't do it on a full-time basis because imali ayikho.
imali ayikho, and we are hungry as artists.
Absolutely.
Hungry.
And then ibuyela kulanda what we said beginning of the show.
Yes.
that
Yes.
If only a government would recognize artists, recognize the arts and culture, then I think izinto zizoba ngcono.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember nini artists busy complain because NAC, National Arts and Culture,
Yes.
had this
Yeah, I
funding.
remember.
Yes.
I think it was last year.
2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
The first
So-
time my artist out it was Pretoria,
Yeah.
And Newtown as well.
Victoria.
Yes.
And
yes.
the second one was here at
Newtown.
Newtown,
Yeah.
Johannesburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now the UDM was fighting that with the extras should get UIF. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah,
How would that? It would be challenging.
Yeah,
How can you explain?
To
they have
navigate
to
that.
get UIF.
Yes.
You guys,
Like,
your earrings-
They're fighting for that. So, no, man.
Let me take them off.
Backup artists are not taken seriously. Also, extra.
But
I'm more
it's kind of
extra. You feel like we extra. You're not important and all that.
But my problem is how can we give UIF to
extras,
whereas actors asikabi nayo?
Yes.
I remember last time they were complaining the city if we actor or actress and then when you walk away you leave with nothing.
Yes,
Hence,
yeah, that's the challenge.
When you pass away as
Eish.
the artist, kumele sikubethele
Kwenzelwa
imali
ama-donation. Yeah.
Donation.
because
And that time of famous,
exactly.
Yes.
you were trending, you're traveling
Yes.
countries. Emaofa usbuda mele skolo kuyela Sibusiso Mahlobo
Yes.
asinamali yokumngcwaba.
Yes.
It's so
And
sad,
Mmusi
yabo.
Shole was
As
a
artists, we have to gather together and fight that.
model,
Enough,
and he
enough.
was doing all these amazing fashion shows. all
I'm
over
still,
the
I'm still
country.
doing it. I'm still doing
Yes,
it. Yeah.
no, that's right. That's
On the
exactly what I'm
30th, I'll be
saying.
killing my catwalk as sentient. Like, yeah. Other opportunity, I got it through Nolu.
Nice
Other
one.
fashion show that be happening at Midrand.
Yes.
The time I was here
We
interviewing.
are
Yeah.
advertising.
Yes, yeah, putting himself out there. That's
Yeah, I was supposed to first.
Yes, putting himself out there. But it's exactly that.
Yeah.
Gore, a whole lot of artists, especially artists that we grew up knowing.
Yeah.
Khona manje, people who are on the screen now and again, people who are listening to Guma Radio, way to Maskula, only to find out as a 50-something-year-old it's like, how is that?
Akanamali, I
And this
wish-
person was a role model.
Yes, and exactly.
You know,
as
we were
upcoming
looking
artists,
up to that
we look up
person.
to Unolu. Unolu was this lady who was doing amazing stuff, Ane Station Psych, and all of those things. But how Tlhokafala, it's like, how, my dude?
Unolu has nothing.
Let's keep
How
on
is it?
20 rand.
Exactly.
Unolu has nothing.
Sikoleke.
Fam, please do comment below. Usixelele wena as an artist, intoni ongayithanda ingatshintsha phi because nyani artists guys they are suffering.
Yeah, but
Umbona umuntu uyi-musician uyacula kamanje
Yes.
uyathini but ahamba ye kwi-9 to 5.
Yes.
But mina nguSibusiso Mahlobo le UIF artist mele bathole UIF. You have to fight for that.
But it's gonna be
Yeah.
it's gonna be very challenging when
Yeah,
it's
it can be,
to,
yeah.
I'm losing the word that I'm looking for, but to navigate, I guess, for a better of a for lack of a better word, Uti, you understand people who work conventional 9 to 5s and are getting ama UIF wabo
Yes.
at whatever age umuntu masekaqedile ukusebenza is because umuntu bekasebenza on a day-to-day basis. So as artists, Tina, it's a once in a while. You are not an extra every day of the month.
Yes, true.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you get maybe 3,000 from the gigs that you've done.
3,000.
Ngiyenza example, which is a lot. It's a lot. But I'm just for argument's sake, let's say for Umach, you all of your gigs, Zenze, and you understand that you didn't work for one production, right? You did various productions to get little 2.5 or whatever amount you made at the end of the month. So, and then the next 2 months are sebenzi. So UIF is not going to be
Yeah.
angeke ingene imali yakhona because you're not a conventional 9 to 5 type of person othola imali at the end of each month.
I think also it can be sorted if one anganale agency yakhe.
Oh, yes.
i-one,
Yes.
ne? Because I remember with I once had agents, ne? The agency yakhona mawuyisayina you register as SARS.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So each and every amount oyisebenzelayo ye-commercials
Yes.
bayadeduct
Oh,
SARS.
nice.
And then ke ngoku when kumele i-SARS ibuyisene imali also.
Ama-returns. Yes, you
get
can go
that.
and claim something
Yes.
from the money that was. Oh, nice,
Yes.
man. That's
So
so cool.
yona ingcono unlike ezi because
Yes.
enye into esibulalayo as artists managers the agencies
Agencies, yeah.
yena nto isilando. I remember last time we were about to do in fact yinto esizawuyenza but you know getting people it's a bit challenges.
Yes.
We were looking at doing a documentary extras.
Oh.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
now it's hard to get the extras because people are thinking, if I do this, then no one will touch me after.
Oh, so is this like an exposing type of thing?
The question is who's to be blamed.
I see.
Yeah, because we've got a production company.
Yes.
We've got the agency.
Yes.
We've got
Managers.
Yes. So who's to be blamed?
Yeah, coordinators and all of that. There's a whole lot that goes
Yes.
behind
The
shooting,
scenes, yeah.
whatever.
If we are saying ukudla as the extra,
Yes.
asikufumani kanye sifumana kantoni,
Yes.
who's to be blamed?
Who
Is it the
who dictates?
production?
Yes, who decides ukuthi extras are going to eat ngalesikhathi
Yes.
and bazodla kanje and main characters bona bazodla ngale ngalesikhathi and
So now, if we say, okay, fine, generation pays 180.
yes.
Why is it 180?
And who decides?
Yes.
Yes.
Production is gonna come through. I said no, I gave them 900. Sifike njani ku 180?
180,
Ne?
yes.
So
These
abantu-
agencies saying they deduct.
Yes. So
Kunemali
I
abayidonsa.
think a problem ke ngoku ibe lapho because we've got abantu aboyikayo to be your next Vatiswandaha.
And
Yeah,
expose the industry
Yeah.
for what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people are scared to
I mean,
come forward.
it's. I mean, to an extent, I can understand why people are,
Me too.
because no one wants ukuba the guy who stands up to the norm.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
And a big industry that is bigger than you and I combined, tenfold. Do you get what I'm trying to say? No one is necessarily willing to say, I am going to challenge the status quo.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I can understand because it's a huge thing exposing industry. Manje, you are showing people what happens behind the curtains. When you spend a 12 to 13, 14 hour day, since you figure a production in or on set, for example.
And I remember the other time, Kwatwa, we were called it's Tembiso.
Okay, I
Oh
see.
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
It's Tembiso sifike ngo 5.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Was call time.
Yeah. Sashuta ngo 11.
Imagine.
Imagine.
I-production is late. Ne? Now i-production is late. We have to
wait.
suffer.
Yeah, and
We
you're
have
gonna
to
sit.
suffer. Because ngoku we have E8 kumele kushoot we 8 scenes. Kumele bezibuze ukuthi ezi 8 scenes. Basona.
Hurry up and wait.
Yes. And then after the 8 episodes, isikhathi skamo 6 p.m. 7.
Yes.
They thinking, okay, fine, if singafaka 4 more episodes or episodes is still we can save money. And they did that.
Oh, shooting them on the
that.
same day.
Yes.
Avoiding costs for another day shoot. Oh.
To a point that we had to borrow each other clothes.
For change of scenes, because
For
in
scenes.
the next scene.
Exactly.
And you guys, obviously, the entire production is not prepared to shoot those extra scenes. Yeah.
Now kumele kushiftwe izinto kuthiwe, but we'll talk about it
Yes,
when we
no,
come back. Let's quickly go on a break. City Grace and Shadow, featuring Shadow, but City Letting Go.
So I gotta let you go. Cause I never know you'd change on me. I thought umuchuaga. Unalibu mama we, unolitata mawe. I just wanna free my soul. Cause in the end my happiness comes first. Don't holler me, holler me, holler me. Don't holler me, yeah. I am letting go. Utoba bwima kyatibana. Jona wa kyutwa boshukuma. Impact one associates asena. I'm still running for my dreams, yeah. I thought I was doing everything you said, but I was a fool to believe your crap. Now I'm stranded on my own with no plan. I'm still running for my dreams, yeah. I thought I was doing everything you said, but I was a fool to believe your crap. Now I'm stranded on my own with no plan.
When you told me that you love me, I thought maybe you was acting funny. Tell me, is it fine if I call you my bunny? Cause I keep on effing out, but you can blame it on me. I try to let it sip it, then I let it go. I got a lot of problems, I don't want it on my zone. Tell me you never care, then I promise I'll be gone. I don't wanna keep on nagging and begging, I've got a choice, no. Look pumela ngalewa fan. Angumchite sondelele wen bafan. Uthando lungsulile sencabangu yeka man. Rain, I feel like I'm feeling be a day bafana, yeah. Tell it silly goes, full of falling goes. So unzima, hey unzima, yenke lilintong. Makulume goodness up in a play, I will that I know. I thought I'ma flip and be a better role.
I am letting go. Utoba bwima kyatibana. Jona wa kyutwa boshukuma. Impact one associates asena. I'm still running for my dreams, yeah. I thought I was doing everything you said, but I was a fool to believe your crap. Now I'm stranded on my own with no plan. I'm still running for my dreams, yeah. I thought I was doing everything you said, but I was a fool to believe your crap. Now I'm stranded on my own with no plan. I'm still running for my dreams, yeah. I thought I was doing everything you said, but I was a fool to believe your crap. Now I'm stranded on my own with no plan. I'm still running for my dreams, yeah. I thought I was doing everything you said, but I was a fool to believe your crap. Now I'm stranded on my own with no plan.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available.
Yebo, welcome back, fam. Bengicela ungihlisele kancinci ilando yakho. Okay, so yeah. Namkelekile futhi. This is the Creative Corner with myself, Noluthando, Sibusiso and Mmusi. Ixesha lam ngoku, it's 31 minutes past 3. Sisancokola about the challenges faced by artists in the industry.
Absolutely.
Before singing deep, apho sibuyele, I saw that we've got a comment.
Ulunga is still listening.
Yeah, he's still listening.
Ulunga is saying it's an interesting topic indeed that you guys are having. Yazi about what you said earlier on about leaving your job. So Ulunga is saying, honestly, he would want to, and he's been thinking about it lately, but he can't do that because he has a son and his mother to look after. But he says, keep doing the work that you guys are doing. Thank you, Lunga. We recognize you. And thank you for your topic, for your comment and listening.
Yeah,
absolutely appreciate it.
Kwabi, keep the fire burning, bro.
I think yinto eninzi abantu abayibalekelayo because I've got umntwana, I've got a family, I've got this, I've got that.
bills to pay and all that. I have a installment to pay every month. You know what?
So nzathini? What if I lose this job? And is gig zam azizi kakuhle?
That often, yes. That's another thing. So the thing, being an artist, man, is not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah,
it's for the faint-hearted.
Just being in the entertainment and
is not for the
creative and artistic space. It's not for the faint-hearted. And
have to be strong, guys.
Yes, and if you're looking to get rich quickly,
this is not for you.
And it's because of izinto ezinjalo ukuthi because then we're adults at the end of the day, and we have bills and responsibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we have people who are looking to us ukuthi kube nesinkwa at the end of the day or in the morning masvuka. So the thing is, I'll be biased, especially with performance art. Ukuthi you work for 2 months straight, and then uhlala double that ungasebenzi.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
And it's
get
like,
you.
I have a friend, Sibusiso knows him, Upaseka Sonamzi, uhlala khona la eDobsonville, and
he's a fashion
he's a
designer.
very good fashion designer. Yeah, Upaseka. We always have this topic because we're in the creative space, but in different aspects of it, right? He mentions Guti, I think from about September, October, that's when it peaks for designers. Because Kuba warm, it's wedding season,
Yeah,
and metric dances and all of those
weddings and
things.
all that, yeah.
But
Functions.
from around after Easter all the way to September, business is slow. Because there's not a lot of things happening. Not a lot of people are looking uktungisa and exactly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's also seasonal. It's also a seasonal thing. Ukuba artist or a creative in the industry. So in Nati Futi as musicians. There's a whole lot of performing or musicians, but there's less gigs. And as so maybe to these companies, corporate gigs, your Christmas thingies or birthdays, or the company is celebrating something and it barely ever
Christmas
happens.
carol kind of thing,
So I think that's what a lot of people are running away from. 2 months in 7, and then 4 months.
Bese kuyathuleka futhi.
Yonke lanto, I think it goes back to the government.
Yeah.
Yes.
If arts and culture eMzansi was taken just like any other job,
yes,
then besizoba safe, because uyazi into yokuba okay fine ndiqashiwe as an artist,
yes,
yi government,
yes.
So if Sibusiso wants to book me as an actress, uhamba through the government, government on the batalayo, month to month. I've got whether it's 5,000, I'm 5.5 for being an artist.
Yes.
Then I believe leyo into bekuzoba ngcono. We've got a voice note here. Masame Simamelen.
Okay.
Hey guys, just a quick question, right? I don't know if it's the left brain or the right brain, but yes, we are creatives and that's good, but the business side, man, we are lacking too much. And I don't think the reason why artists are going hungry is because of lack of talent. I think it's lack of business acumen, which is one of the things that we need to build or, self-capacitate ourselves in. And unfortunately, it's one of those things that gets unspoken, and we find ourselves going through hardships and things become tough, but we don't know that there's funding opportunities or this is how you exhibit and make money. So I think maybe, Masngazama to try and cover the business side of the arts industry, because it is business at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yes, you bring all the talent, but businessman it's non-existent at the moment. So maybe we can try and look into that. But thank you so much for covering the challenges that's faced by us as creatives.
Nice.
Yeah, hey, nice.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
I think this is one of the things that I highlighted during the ad break.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to be biased myself as someone who majors in music, right? I'm reading here. It's funny that he mentions Uti. What side of the brain actually do creatives use? And according to popular view, creativity is a product of the brain's right hemisphere.
Okay.
Right. So what is said is that creative people and musicians specifically, because things about bias, is that we tend to we use the creative side of the brain is the right side, right? And
we use that side,
Gakulu, as opposed to the left side of the brain, channela business
yeah,
type of stuff, right? And he's absolutely right. he is. Myself, I am guilty of that. Sibusiso, I don't know about you. I am absolutely, and there's a lot of people I can mention. Music, there's something called music business. People who've been to school, maybe I could be wrong, but I have a few friends that I know they've been to school and we course your music. There's music business. And he's absolutely right in saying that it is a business at the end of the day. Being a model is a business.
Yes. Art as a whole, it's a business.
Being a fashion designer is a business because there's money that's being exchanged. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Mara, he's absolutely right in saying that a whole lot of us lack the knowledge and the information when it comes to the business side of the industry in its entirety. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's for raporeja, when we have to now delve deeper into the business side of it. How do you get signed up as a musician? What are the channels that you have to go through as someone who wants to host a type of an event, or you want to shoot a movie? How do you channel or get the right information? NAC, as you mentioned earlier. Do you get what I'm trying to say? How do you get your rights or get paid for ama rights wako?
You know, kuye kwenzeke things like le problem besifacea nini ka Zahara. After iminyaka uZahara we
contract
know
artist contract. You have to be careful ngama contract, read properly.
Exactly. We know, we've seen uZahara Ayijonga when we speak of big artist,
someone in the industry.
But before her last days, uZahara was complaining that imali Leyo Indoke, it comes back to desperation.
You sign a contract because you were desperate.
You're desperate. And
but
you do not read.
Desperate.
You don't read everything. Kunama page or
fine print, and what they say, they'll say, just sign here, and then la page, just put your initials.
And now because you're desperate.
And the money is very convincing at the time.
Monthly, so make 40,000 and company car.
Yeah, and so funny apartment rent somewhere or something, and you'll be okay. Uzobane petrol allowance, you're gonna have grocery allowance from apart from the 40,000 exokupayona. And the unfortunate thing is that as a musician, maybe you have signed a 3-album contract.
Okay.
Right, that requires you to produce and release 11 songs with each album. And your first album is great because now it's just got too hungry on it. And if you are no one. Right.
Artists
exactly. You come from back room.
When opportunity, this thing is going to change my life for better. And
the thing
you
is,
just sign. You know what I mean?
Your life. There are people whose lives have been changed for the better. But now you have to produce the second album. And you are taking a different creative route. And now the powers that be are telling you, hey, chief, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. We want you to still keep on the route that you took when you first signed on. And unfortunately, here's what your contract says.
And you are tied down.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this. And it's because of that lack of knowledge and lack of information. But again, I'll argue it, and say, and this is just in a general aspect of things, shying away a bit from just the creative and the entertainment space, is that as a people, and I'm sorry to say it's an unpopular opinion, but as the Black society specifically, we are actively and deliberately ignorant. Actively and purposefully ignorant because we have the resources out there. But there's a few people out there I don't have access to internet. You have friends, you have families, you have some there's someone you know.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like artists are actively and purposefully ignorant to his into the business, and unfortunately it's encouraged or it's influenced by the fact that we rely a whole lot more on our right side of the brain, because that's where our creativity is.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely.
Depression and suicide are serious issues that affect many people. If you're feeling alone or hopeless, know that you are not alone. There are people who care about you and want to help. If you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts, there are resources available to help you. The South African Depression and Anxiety Group offers a 24-hour toll-free emergency helpline for suicide crisis support. Call them on 0800 567 567. Remember, you're not alone. There is hope and help is available. This is Share Radio.
Okay, as Sibusiso saying.
Yeah. So I think that there's quite a few factors and what's the word I'm looking for? But there's quite a few things that influence.
Yeah, and you know, it goes back to what we were talking about, into ye rider. As ikola yethu icho iti, we are lacking on the business side of things. Ne?
Yeah.
If business besibeka phambili before being an artist, then you would know that, okay, fine, if for the weekend I've got 2 gigs, then I'm clocking, I've got 6,000 or 7. But when because we artist ufuna ukuya edisofeni ubonakale uba unolungenile.
That's the thing that isibulala singama artists sesigijimisene ukutrenda yabo trenda TikTok
absolutely.
We are not focusing on the business side. I think yonto mele silungise as artists today bafethu this is business.
Uzofika kle club ne uthi alcohol oburite obutops your rider
nabogele la that's cremate you
you want people to
take
see
pictures with you yeah boy
Kanti if you did what they did your performance then go on
and leave absolutely
we good
and with that mind that I get in that gig ngizothenga Hennessy. I'm not saving money. That's the problem as artists. We don't save money.
But he is right, yes.
Singishaya astropairs laphayana ngishaya Hennessy ufuna ukubonwa sinini anginamali esinkwa
uphuza black label mawufika esofeni sofuna ukuthenga
ngifuna ukubonwa ngithi artist ngibuye stage ngifuna that's abogele yeah you know what I mean nina ngisenamali esinkwa ngizokokotela umusi lapha entwana
it's the same thing that happens
so yeah
it's the same thing that happens now with celebrities esizazi
fake
because
life
we see we Instagram zabo baya flash but when we sifika kwa real life what do they have?
Nothing.
Abana nix ni.
And you know what the other thing is now celebrity is a job now.
Yeah.
Celebrity is a job. Full-time paying job, guys. Being a celebrity is a job. And he mentioned Gui voice note, he mentioned something about talent.
Yeah.
And now because celebrity is a job, proper artists who should be getting the necessary opportunities are not. Proper, talented, exceptional artists in the industry who deserve to get to those positions, recognition or to that level of recognition and acknowledgement are not.
I remember, I don't know Baba when I want to talk about him.
Yes.
Ne? So, Baba is an actor. Ne? He mentioned that one of izinto that industry ibabulala ngakhona is to hire influencers.
Yeah, because they have many followers.
Yes.
On
Now
social media.
they bring in influencers. Mabefika api influencers, they take time with the scripts zabo. Lesson ibimeli shoot where
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Now we have 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because Unolu is just an influencer.
Yes.
She knows nothing about acting. She knows nothing about carrying a script.
Yes.
Now, ba inconvenience, baba ne esha eskoleni.
And people who have the background information on how a scene is shot. Yes.
Exactly. Now, there's no need for you to go to school. Because uzobuya ungabi namsebenzi.
Yes.
Kuzoqashwa influencers.
Yes.
Because of their following.
Yes.
Now isibuyisela kwi topic yethu esawulandela kuyo. Ethi sorry. Okay. Navigating the digital age.
Yes.
Because artists ezininzi they all no, I started this, I've got 11 years kwi-industry and all and all. Bangakhumbuli ukuba isikhathi, times are changing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, things are changing.
Yes.
Yeah. We live in the digital world now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, we're no longer focusing on SABC 1, SABC 2. I remember kune joke abantu bahlala beyenza on TikTok, but buying data is more important than paying DSTV.
Sheesh. I mean, that's where we've gotten now.
Yeah.
A whole lot of people now are slowly unsubscribing Gui Multi-Choice Net DSTV. Slowly. You joke, but you should understand behind the joke,
it's a reality,
there's a realistic aspect to it. It's a joke, yes. I mean, you joke. People would rather pay for Ivuma and these other streaming platforms
than paying
exactly.
And kengoku yilento people like your productions or Multi-Choice and
Yes.
they've seen into yokuba people now are no longer paying at the STV bahleli go TikTok. So let's go on TikTok.
Silandela abantu baku TikTok sibafanele ngapha. Yes.
Ilona professional actors
are no longer getting the opportunities that they deserve. Yeah.
Because it's all about influencers.
The numbers that you bring.
Exactly.
And no, it's sad, man. It's sad. And
when I grow up, I want to be an influencer.
Absolutely. It's a job now.
It's a job.
It's a job. And it's so easy. TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, influencers, man, they're living a soft life.
Absolutely. It took me a while to sign up for TikTok. Yeah. It took me a bit of a second, but once I got there, I sort of understood why there's hype. And when you're not on that platform, we are trender. You don't understand what the influence behind it is until you get there and see the numbers. Z video A1, Yaganolu, on a random Tuesday afternoon like this one. Wherever, or the person is walking through a shop right. Not even a skate or guppy. La, shop right. Yes.
And now, when you say it has become a job, because outside. One video saying, hello, people.
Yeah.
500,000
absolutely
views. How?
In less than 3 hours.
I'm a production akufonala because very worship because one worship
yeah. I've seen the influencers go zalo go banba.
Yes.
Yeah.
But indawo yethu. Guys, we're supposed to be there. Tina be performing arts and all. We're supposed to be there.
Absolutely.
Ilana ke ngoku artists ezininzi, actors and everyone bekhala ba no man. We did this. We went to school. We paid money for this. How can somebody usbuda influencer azenje uzothatha party up?
And you know what the sad thing is now. Once they start getting exposed in the space, because like it or not, you can fake it up to a certain point. Your influencership can take you up to a certain point. I went to school for it.
Yes.
Or I was taught by the school of life. Say what you will, experience beats a whole lot of stuff.
True.
Say what you will, absolutely. And the two, if you have the experience and the education behind it, you're born and you're great. No one can take that away from you. But if you have one or the other, your influencership can only take you to a certain point. Go good team. Must figure we said we went to school for this, or I've been doing this for a better half or some 12 years plus or minus, right? Yep. So as unolu uyeskolweni and mina kenale 12 years on my side, when we get to the space, we know what needs to happen.
Exactly.
Nolu, you have to go there or pick up that. We know. We know. We've put in the hours into this, and then you get there as an influencer. Lento Boyush, exactly what you mentioned. It was an amazing analogy. It should take us 10 minutes. We're in, we're out, we move on. We're now because you don't have the necessary information and knowledge and education. No, when we do this, guys, how do we do this? And you want to shoot all this content.
Even
having our time, Chief.
We want to take pictures with you.
Yes.
How serious?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, you can but and also I also saw that challenges that we artists are facing is not finding exposure. Ne?
Yeah.
But I think if we say that's a challenge, then we should go back to what the caller said we voice note, into
yes.
lack of knowledge. Ngokuba kaloku, we've counted those platforms. Why should we say it's a challenge finding exposure?
For me, I don't know about you, Spoop, but for me, I think it goes back to what I said a second ago. It is active and purposeful ignorance.
Yeah.
Active and purposeful. We have these platforms. Khona manje, like, I don't think as artists we can say asazi ukuthi if funding kumele siyithole kuphi. I mean, the advertisement or the putting out of the information is not so great from the government and all these other spaces that offer funding. I won't lie, they're not doing such a great job.
They are not.
But there
In fact,
is
they are, but they're keeping it for themselves.
to themselves and to the elite. It's only for certain people. You know, we have gatekeepers, unfortunately, in our industry. Well, in every other industry, but in the entertainment and creative and artistic space, it's much more. Uti, you can't now. I'll make an example, and I won't mention names, but we know Uti now being a podcaster. There's certain names that come to our minds. Maskuluma podcasting now.
Yeah.
We industry too. Being a amapiano producer or artist. There's certain names that come to mind, manje, and there's gatekeepers who there's a space where so it's the same thing with the funding. The funding is, or the information about funding is provided to a certain elite.
True.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Down there on the ground doing the actual job.
We know nothing about that.
Yeah.
So, yibambe kanjalo, I still want us to talk
a bit more.
kancane ngaloo nto,
Yes.
but quick, let's go on and break. And then when we come back, sizo conclude ngezinto ezininzi. Guys, ixesha lam ngoku it's 54 minutes uba kubethe u4 sezizotsho guys, and send ready ixesha lihamba.
You make sure don't go anywhere. Listeners, we'll be back just right after this adverts. Yebo.
ngiyafila sithando sami siphambi sami ngeke basilingi noma besicabanisa uthando lwethu lisavutha mina ngiyavuma wanginika uthando lakho baby ngiyalifila sithando sami siphambi sami ngeke basilingi noma besicabanisa uthando lwethu lisavutha mina ngiyavuma sithando sami. Yes, Bafethu, this is your boy Andy Maandi. Catch me every Thursday, 2 p.m. Khona with the broadcast of Sotra, brought to you by Share Radio. We are fixing the country. Ungathasikjelanga atsiye kadas.
Have fun, Nolo knows over here. Catch me Kongo Lwezini at 2 p.m. on the Creative Corner. Summit.
That's what I like.
Yes.
Yeah, just tribotage. You're in the Creative Corner.
Oh, so you touch up a smooth.
I'm kidding, yes, because you're talking to me so much. I'm kidding this now. Hey, man. What's it?
He likes that sound, so now I know where the inspiration comes from. Yeah. Utimo touch.
Okay, yeah, guys. Nesahlali nam Nolunos and Mmusi and Sibusiso on the Creative Corner. Ixesha lam ngoku, it's 2 minutes past 4. We're still talking about challenges faced by the artists. So before sihamba siye kwi-break, besithetha we're talking about the business side of things.
Yes.
And yeah. So masibuyeleni. Let's talk more about this. We've covered, in fact, we did not cover into their exposure and all. We just hinted ngayo. So before siya conclusion yetu and all, I would love us to start there. Okay. Because I know artists ezininzi because zingaveli ko TV, zingaye radio when they say there's no platform. Forgetting but they can create a platform for themselves.
For themselves, yeah.
Now I remember when I started with acting, I did lots of extras, background artists. And then up until the day I set myself down, I'm like, Lou, you are talented when it comes to acting. You can't downgrade ngolhlobo. Now what do we do? Let me go out and look for into mna and nos created yona. Don't wanna lie, back then I created a YouTube channel, did TikTok, Instagram and all. Ndazenza ke ilento zami, which I still do, content creation.
Yes.
For now, guys, I'm on I'm on 20 something thousand.
Come on, shout out.
Followers on
shout out.
TikTok.
Yeah.
So into enzamo yitsho into yokuba awuhlali saying I'm waiting for the opportunity. I'm waiting for the
create
platform.
opportunities for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
But then, Nolu, someone else might argue and say, and I think it's one of the things that we didn't really necessarily touch base on earlier, is that I have those ideas and I want to create something for myself. But now as a struggling artist in the industry, I don't have the necessary funds for it.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Because I think that's what a lot of artists on the ground are facing, and upcoming artists especially. Thus you find abantu creating music,
up and coming artists.
musicians.
I hear you, and I'm ready
that
to
word of
answer.
up and coming artists.
No, I mean, they'll record in backroom studios that are not that don't necessarily produce
good quality
music or sound. The music might be good, but the sound that is produced and the quality of just the work in its entirety is not so great. So what do I do, Nolu, as a upcoming artist who is not working a conventional 9 to 5, and I don't have imali engenayo? Instead, phuma imali engenayo. Yes.
And the mali akhona ayifani, yamagigi, it's different. Laba kunika 1,000, laba kunika 1.5, laba 500. Because we up and coming artists.
Okay.
Now we are.
Let's go back. When not daily, what do you use? Do you have a cell phone?
I do.
Yeah. Do you buy data?
I do.
Perfect. Now, what's stopping you to start a podcast?
Equipment.
What equipment are you looking for?
Things like a
mixer,
mixers, mics.
That's the thing. That's the
screens,
problem.
all of those things.
That's the problem. You
equipment is expensive.
You do not want to start because you do not have these things.
Yes.
Less zinto zilapha as control the podcast. You can use your phone. You can start
somewhere.
Because I always say this to people. The most important thing is to start. Even though ubune idea octine, just start. Today we started a show Umzansi Affairs. We have been planning for this show, saying, okay guys, come, let's sit down. Sisi producers, let's talk about this show. And nothing comes out of that.
Okay.
Guys, let's draft ideas. Nothing. We've got nothing. As pants. Until CT. Okay, I said to the team, okay, team, let's look for people. When we find people, we'll sit down and discuss. And then I found people, Claire Presenter said.
Yes.
I said, guys, can we shoot on Tuesday?
Okay.
Abantu bathi, are we shooting? I said we're going live on Tuesday.
Yes.
Let's prepare.
Yes.
Okay.
Remember, we have nothing written down.
Yes.
The rest we'll figure out later. But because if we sit down and say we're going to start, we will never start.
Yeah, true.
Now, if we get in and say, okay, fine, we are here. Let's swim back or swim forward. What do we do?
Swim forward.
We swim forward.
Yeah, we go forward.
Hence, I'm saying the most
Yeah,
important
yeah,
thing is not the research. It's not the planning.
Do
Start.
it.
You start.
Unkumbuzo DJ Spoo, and there's a workshop that I've attended. DJ Spoo told us that, guys, young people, use what you have.
Use what you
The
have.
little that you have is gonna open another doors. Kanjalo. Opportunities of manyama opportunity.
Yes.
So if you are sitting there, you have powerful ideas and nan uhleli now. Yeah, we send out. Just
Yeah,
take
true.
a step like now.
There's
I'm
one
doing.
thing my partner Ubanele ahlala yicho, ne? And my yicho, I'm like, what? No, I can't do this. Ati, you can't be perfect now. You have to fail at least 100 times,
Absolutely.
1,000 times until you get
Yeah,
it.
we
You
fail
get it
going
right.
forward.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think when Anolu, it's what a lot of people face, and it's a normal reaction as abantu. We are scared of rejection.
Yeah, that's the
We
thing.
are scared of failure.
Yes.
Rejection
you know-
and failure is part of life.
Yeah, but
it's
that's
part
the
of
thing.
life.
It's concepts
yeah.
that we are aware of. We know them, but actually having to go through it, akusinteba elula.
And asikhoni ukuthi rejection is part of life because we do not know how one will react to a rejection.
whatever,
Because
yes.
abanye, you also
People can't
mentioned
handle it.
Yes, he mentioned that artists needs to go through depression.
Depression
Yes.
and
Now-
they commit suicide.
Exactly. Now you've got that rejection. Or react kanjani.
And you've been rejected like 50 times already.
Exactly.
With this idea that you see as amazing and as a game changer in the industry. Mara 50 people have said, nope.
I sat down ngomnyaka with Moja Love. I pitched this idea. Beyinhle beko right, ne? They said, just like any production houses, ekugcineni, after you pitch, bathi, remember, uba, we might have a similar concept. Ngale. But currently, I see we're not
don't
open.
have the space.
Yes,
Yeah.
for go and work hard on this thing. Ne. I don't know. 2 years later, Manditindi Achonga. I'm like, Aman, there's something similar to. Yabo,
This is
that
my
one.
work.
Banokhi idea yakho.
Yeah.
So, izinto ezinjalo si react kanjani kuzo? If yes, it's true. We need to equip ourselves. We need to prepare ourselves for rejection and failures. But sithini, how do we react? Must
Yeah,
figure.
these are the things that they tell us in Guma workshop nani. Ukuthi umsebenzi wakho watermark it, protect it. Because someone out there angayitshontsha
Trust me,
idea
it desperation.
and
It
make
desperation
It will lead you to do things
yeah,
that must be salon
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It desperation.
Yeah. And you know what the thing is? I sort of kind of stopped attending,
Workshops.
seminars and workshops.
Yeah, workshops because we learn a lot there.
No, I stopped though.
You stop, okay.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
The last one I attended was somewhere in Joburg. I won't mention names. And there were people who are in the industry, knowledgeable and informed people. There's one lady I'm still following now who said things that resonated with me. Right. And what you found is people who attend these workshops, and I said it a minute ago, they are on the ground. So I'll make an example or an analogy of a school structure, and I stand to be corrected. Absolutely. Okay. So, gune higher management, right? Your principal and I'm a deputy work.
Yeah.
And then underneath, there's HODs, right? And then underneath are teachers. So it's not to belittle principal ukuthi akasazi umsebenzi oyenziwa eclassini because he or she has been there akafikanga ku principal nje usuke somewhere, right? But now you maybe the last time you are in a proper classroom setting unama class abhekane nawe on a day-to-day basis was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, true.
Right? Class like 2012 or 2013 ne class like 2024 alfani.
Sure. Sure.
We're still teaching more or less the same things and stuff, but the environment and the dynamic has absolutely shifted and changed. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So people who are there to motivate us, in more than most cases, in these seminars and these workshops and things like that, are people who haven't been in our positions for the longest of times. True. For the longest of times. And yes, maybe the route that you took, back then worked. But Konamanje, there's a lot of factors and variables that were probably not there. Like the digital age. Like we mentioned, like umuntu ukuthi beka music in the early 2000s and now akufani CD was a thing back then. Neretama look and listen music and streamer back then was actually going to the shop kula ma booth lawaya
cassette baba sibuya kuma TDK we used to record cassette
small thingy
the Walkman. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, that lento
le cassette. Kona ye cassette, kona na
what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not. It's not to say what the information you're giving me is not useful or anything, but chances are, as an artist on the ground now, and you having been an artist on the ground 20, 15 years ago, is not going to be the same. And the reason I stopped again was, there's this one person, he's a very controversial guy in the industry. He's very controversial. He has a lot of information, but it's very unnecessary.
Okay.
To Abantaba on the ground. So that's what really, and I attended like a few la akona, and it was coming off as if he's belittling other people in the panel that were with him.
Okay.
You know? And then now, Manje, they're slowly getting sucked into what he was putting out there. Yeah, what he was putting out there. And as an amapiano artist who knows nothing about Capasso and Sampra and Sambro and all of these things, like Meling is a radio monitor, cerebral music business, you know.
Yeah.
Remember what we said about the right and left brain thing?
Yes.
I'm a creative. Ngifuna ukwenza shy piano mina zikhale manje njengoba Sibusiso bekade. Yeah.
Trend manje.
Yes, ngikele mo staging now.
Into sikijimisa trend.
I'm a 19, 18, 20-year-old young man or still in high school or first year in university and ngihlanya ngepiano. Uzongitshela ngama streams on YouTube and international ukuthi Beyonce has 3,000 watt per second. It's very irrelevant and unnecessary. It's, you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay, I think when Mauti you stopped.
Yes.
You did the right thing and continued to follow whoever follow Wishayo because Lando was not for you.
Yes, it wasn't.
Zikhona izinto esizwayo but they're not for us.
Yeah.
Nangogo, when I'm saying what's stopping you from starting your own podcast, you said equipment. Equipment is not for you.
Yes.
Phone is for you because it's what you have
with
now.
me all day, every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's something you can use. Yes, equipment is needed. Nati, now you come here, we've got lights, we've got everything.
All of these things.
We did not have those
them, I
things.
can imagine, yeah. You guys started somewhere.
Tina, we started with a long table that side. I think 2 mics or something.
Wow.
Like, we started pansy. If you can go through a page here too, you'll see. Uba no man. And indambo, but unos born indambo zilenga.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but we started.
Yeah.
Start somewhere to be somewhere.
We started. I remember that time, we were talking, but we're gonna start a radio show. We're gonna start. And Nini on a Friday, I saw presenters coming in. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And Dubanena said, we're starting. I'm like, okay, we're starting. And if you look ngoko nalapa,
you can see the growth.
Yes. Because each and every day we introduce new things. I always say, you need to be willing to learn. You are taught DJing, don't visual DJing. So we no longer use that system. We use a new one.
Yes,
We're growing every day.
Absolutely.
Hence, I'm saying there's nothing stopping you from starting. And then so from using your phone, you'll add the sound. You'll have your lapels.
Laptop, whatever thing is.
You can now edit. One of the presenters there to ebesithi ufuna podcast and show. I'm like, you've got your phone. You can start. Download your InShot, download that you can use on your phone. Don't sit and say, I do not have a laptop.
Yes.
You can.
Okay.
Silap.
Wow.
You can. What's
you
stopping
can.
from that?
And I think it goes to it's just active and purposeful ignorance.
Yes.
Because we have the information there.
We have the information, but see,
yes.
Ignorance
you go on Facebook each and every day. It's fine. You've got data on Facebook. You can't post, you can't see pictures and all. It's all good. You can't go on Google.
Yes.
We've got GFC, NAC, NFVF, zonke departments. They are there on Facebook. You can browse through.
Reach out.
Yes. Rather than uye wall yakho and be looking at Sibusiso doing a call.
Yes.
You can go through something important and learn something.
And you're absolutely right about saying, like, we use our phones very limited.
Yeah. So
if that's even a term, in a very limiting way to ourselves. There's people who are making thousands and thousands a day on phone.
True.
So irrelevant, if I can put it that way. No, not even like that. It's like streamer isn't as unnecessary.
Moving mountains to buy data if you want to do a video call.
Yes, but
you move mountains.
Yeah, we beg it. We beg it. True that.
Absolutely right. But man, Nolu, you by saying that, and idatha uyithola manje unolu makathi musi ngifuna ukukhuluma nawe yazi khona into eshisayo kumele ngikutshele yona, and into eshisayo into irrelevant.
You make means ungathengisa nesicathulo samagcini just for data.
Ngithola idatha 1 gig nje. Amen.
Yeah, guys, that's it from myself, Mmusi, and then Sbuda
Creative Corner.
Yeah, before Sbaye again, guys, Mmusi, last words, motivation and everything.
Sbuda?
Me on my side, motivation, but to dreams become a reality. Just we have to be patient. Just the rejection into ihlali khona ongayisabi.
Yeah.
Iyagoyo.
Heads on.
Yeah, it's time to dream again. Vogels tintite and do it. If you were told that you won't make it, Mmusi Mahlobo, I'm here to tell you that you can make it. You can make that dream to become a reality.
Trust and
Danko.
believe.
Do it. Yeah. I like this.
Nice one, man. Nice one. How do I even follow that, Sbuda? So from me, Nolu, there isn't much. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Today I was very excited, nervous. Because I wasn't as prepared as I would have loved to be, but I enjoyed myself and I had an amazing time.
If you're nervous, it means this is your dream, Baba. But if your dream doesn't shake you, then this is not your dream. It means this is your dream.
It doesn't scare you. Yes.
You're presenting, Baba. Music and presenting.
And I had heard about his share online before, Nolu, but I didn't really follow that much because Sibusiso we've had a conversation about it before, but thank you for having me. I appreciate, and thank you to the listeners and all of that. Yes. It was an amazing show.
Thank you, Lunga Kwabe.
So from my side, MOOCEE Mist on all social media platforms. I go by the name Mmusi Mist, and if there's anything that you would like to know, you'd like to follow, please, I'd appreciate. And yeah, thank you for having me, Nolu. Last words from me, exactly what you said, man. Just do it.
Exactly.
Just
do
start.
it. I like it. Just do it.
You know, yeah, start somewhere and trust in your abilities.
Yep.
You know, especially
And
if
believe in
it's
your
and
talent.
believe absolutely you're God given. How few abaknikezanga nge mistake.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
True.
So yeah, man, those are the last few things that I have to say. Thank you, I appreciate.
Kwaze kwamnandi. It's good, it's nice. La 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 la. Ah, Musa ngiyacisha mfana ngiyacisha.
Before Cindy wrap it up,
Yes.
we are squared. You owe us.
But I did do a 2-second thing that happy birthday to Banele. How about I did?
Uhlolwa a wooden mic, the king of
but
wooden mic. Phela was once a wooden mic in 2011.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
And Idols, he was.
Idols.
He went to Idols.
Yeah.
Spoo has been doing the things for the longest of times.
Yeah.
What team will win?
No, didn't
No,
win.
but he
You
was.
know, some
but-
people go to shows like Idols and all for exposure.
Yes.
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 Why were you
soapies
there? Why were
and
you
OG.
there?
Me, the reason why people don't understand the story behind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mina mongumuntu okhaphile lapha. There's a lady ngimkhaphile.
Okay.
Then Proverb came to me and approached with, "Bruh, you have the face for TV and all that."
Okay.
I'm sure no, me I'm a model. I don't angwazi ukucula. What now for the line? Ngathatha amafomu ngawafila, then ngayo kuma directors ngacula ngabhemba. Then ngakwa I went to the next round. Next round, another round.
Yeah.
I went to Monte Casino. That's how then
You got to the TV stage.
From there, I my MTV. Then I went to Top Billing. I made it to that round. So yeah, nje.
Spoo has been doing the things, man. Spoo has been doing the things.
Never limit yourself in life.
Yeah,
Ours,
true.
I
Spoo has
mean,
been
Proverb
doing the
came to
things.
me because he saw a potential that is in me. Yabo megafuna ungibonisa lelo side lelo with ntwana. You have this thing, is in you. You were born with it.
Yeah, nice.
And I want to thank you for that. Proverb.
Nice, Spoo.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
I mean, 10,000 hours. Putting in the 10,000 hours. I see you, Spoo.
So
Yeah.
guys, thank you. And Nikumbu, the most important thing is to start. Yes, research yako and everything ibalulekile, but start. Noluthando Nondalana, and this is the Creative Corner. Ningalibali, guys, please go on our social media platforms, which is share online everywhere. Need to like, follow, and subscribe. And then you can become friends of the station, guys. Share us.
Yes,
Share
tell your
us.
friends to tell their friends to tell their friends.
Tell them that
Exactly.
Creative Corner was on fire.
So tomorrow at 2 p.m. we've got the Trusted Talk. Aposteta Konangom Kosi in the right, the wannabes and celebrities. And also Thursday we've got Sisterhood at 11 a.m. And then 2 p.m. we've got the Broskis of South Rabe City. They are fixing the country, one topic at a time.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
Siege Friday, City Kasi lifestyle show. And then Top 10 with more at 6 p.m. And then guess your show Saturday, City Ama 2K at 11 a.m. And also on writing with Onkarabile at 3 p.m. Every day, wire, every week, siyayishova kumnandi apa.
Namankhula listeners ngifuna ukuba yi-celebrity.
Like celebrities a job like you mentioned.
Ufuna ufana nami celebrity.
Yeah, because they call me celebrity. I don't know. I've been warning them with Buffet. Stop calling me a celebrity.
Why are you
Ningifakele
warning
pressure.
It's not pressure though, but we're putting this out into the
Yes,
universe.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Speak things into the universe, and Sibusiso, you will get there. Absolutely.
Now, I always tell people, I come here, ndihlale phansi, ndithethe. I'm a public figure.
Absolutely.
And then I must say, yeah, we've got numbers as 10. I'm a public figure.
Yes.
Yes.
People should recognize.
I'm a celebrity.
You know what I say? It's very funny that you, and I always say it as a joke. I won't mention names. There's a few artists that I've shared the stage with.
Okay.
And throughout my whatever years I've been performing, right? And people will ask, how was the experience working Nolu? Yabona, Unolu njani? Because Nolu is like this big person in the industry. But how was Unolu? And it's not to take away anything from Unolu, right? But does Unolu recognize who I am?
Exactly.
And again, it's a joke, but there's some truth to it. Now, I'm just because I'm a featured artist and I'm not as big as that person, takes nothing away from me. I'm in that space because I was supposed to be in it.
Exactly.
And I was recognized for the efforts and the abilities and talents that I have. If not, bekungeke ngibe lapho. So yes, we see you. Unolu is a huge.
But yeah.
Hey.
Before ndidlalele umculo wethu sihambe, the time ben say you background artist, ne? Ukubone mosi siyathanda ufota and everything.
Yes.
Ne. Kuthi hayibo why ungafoti no bantu. I'm like I'm a celebrity now.
Yeah, like
myself.
Absolutely.
Why? The guys masambeni siyama ngomjobi 7 and Element Brothers besithi why wena featuring Duva the MC and Vogue Stumza asameke.
Sambe.
You're listening to Share Radio, the best online visual radio station in town. Tune in now and enjoy the best music from around the block. This is Share Radio.
Sir, hey, get out to see what balance real quick. Hey, why when I follow to me? Hey, buddy, let me why when I follow to me? Why when I follow to me? Why when I follow to me? Hey, buddy, let me why when I follow to me? Why when I follow to me? Hey, buddy, let me why when I follow to me? Why when I follow to me? Hey, buddy, let me why when I follow to me? Why when I follow to me? Hey, buddy, let me why when I follow to me? Uthola ukuthi unenyuku, unemali, unocash. Hengithi sibana kamnandi. Uthola ukuthi unenyuku, unemali, unocash. Hengithi sibana kamnandi.
Mina bangifake kumute bajevela ingoma zaka Ice Cube beka bonke sebasuthi bathi mina ngisebenzisa umuthi sebe mamela uachoose basethi igama lami na ku iTunes bathi piki ngithi iJuice phethu Knox man nathi I do we gunman bizumduva bathi why wena for umuntuza we mahasman awulalela mahotman bathi why wena for umuntu wami But you why when I for umuntu wami
Everybody let me wait when I full moon to me. Wait when I full moon to me. Everybody let me wait when I full moon to me. Wait when I full moon to me. Everybody let me wait when I full moon to me. Wait when I full moon to me. Everybody let me wait when I full moon to me. Uthola ukuthi unenyu unemali uno cash engithi sipana kamnandi. Uthola ukuthi unenyu unemali uno cash engithi sipana kamnandi. Everybody let me wait when the full moon to me.
Right.